Sean O'Farrell, singer, songwriter and instrumentalist, is my next guest. Sean lives in Curraha, County Meath with his family, well known charting singles including Billy Can't Read, Nobody's Child and of course 18 Yellow Roses. Now Sean has toured the UK and Ireland with the biggest names in music, including Don Williams, Tammy Wynette and good friend Daniel O'Donnell on numerous occasions. Sean, listen, it's great to talk to you and catch up with you again.
Hello, Jerry. Likewise. Thanks for having me on the show. Great to talk to you.
Sean, same as that. Sean, Ireland's favourite gardener is perhaps Dermot Gavin, a Wicklow native. I've been speaking with many artists who are taking a leaf out of his book with time on their hands during lockdown. Are you one of the green-fingered crew these days?
Indeed, yes. Yeah. The fingers are gone green like the Incredible Hulk. The garden has never looked as well, like everybody else's, I think. And I suppose we've been lucky that the weather has been so good. It's allowed us to get out and about. I think things would have been a whole lot worse if we were sitting inside looking out at rain banging off the windows. But definitely getting out and availing of the bit of good weather.
Indeed, why not? And as we know now, your talents lie in other areas. You're an artist in your own right. It's also hugely complimentary that others, such as Daniel O'Donnell, have recorded songs. You've written Waltz Through a Lifetime on his Walking the Moonlight album, for instance. Now, significantly, you've just collaborated on Don't Let the Music Die.
Yes, yeah. It's I came away from touring a long number of years ago, as you know.
Yes.
Just to be at home, and but I kept my toe in the water with songwriting over the years, and have been lucky enough to have had quite a few of them recorded. And as you said, Daniel has recorded a couple on different albums. But this song, came to be a couple of weeks ago. We were. I was just looking online, as everybody is at the moment, and noticing how difficult things are for musicians and singers and songwriters in all genres of music. And I suppose they're all given so generously of their time and talents online at the moment to keep people's spirits up. And it's been, I suppose, worrying for everybody in the music industry too, that the uncertainty around when things will get back to normal, and I suppose what the new normal will be. It's all on people's minds at the moment, but probably none more so than the whole entertainment industry, because it'll probably be one of the last things I feel to rebound, and that's a huge concern for those for those involved in it as a profession, because that's what's paying the bills every week. So that's kind of where the song came from.
Indeed, very, very clever, and I must say, proving so far very, very popular. And I know it's not available as yet on Spotify or anything like that. It's just
it will be on the 29th, Jerry. We've actually we're putting it up on Spotify and iTunes on the 29th of May, and all of the proceeds are going to a charity here in Ireland, actually in Donegal, which is for a little girl called Livy. There's a GoFund link involved with iTunes and Spotify. They're trying to raise a lot of money for a little 2-year-old girl in Donegal who needs serious treatment. So any proceeds raised from the song will go directly to help her. But yes, it will be available on those platforms at the end of the month.
Oh, excellent. And actually, we gave out some details. We were speaking to Daniel there a few days back, and he was giving us details and saying about that as well. Good. I know that your fans are encouraging you by getting in touch on social media and other means for you to go on tour. Now, hopefully, when it's safe to do so, you'll get that organised using the new album.
Indeed, yeah. It's been hugely encouraging. Again, going online over the past couple of months, being at home, it's been fantastic to be able to go online and interact with people. And I've just been amazed at the amount of people who, I suppose, still remember the fact that we used to be out and about doing some concerts and stuff, and just based on the reaction I have gotten, I said, I'd love to do some more shows, and we had actually started to record a new album anyway back in January, which was the first recording I'd done in a lot of years, but we obviously had to hit the pause button on that when this whole lockdown kicked in. But looking forward to getting back and doing that, and once that's finished and out and about, if people would like to come along, we'd love to do some concerts, Jerry, yes.
That would be excellent. Now, looking forward to that. Now, for now, informed by uncertainty for musicians everywhere, as you mentioned there, Sean, brought on by the COVID-19 crisis, you and Daniel O'Donnell, you've co-written, performed that song, Don't Let the Music Die. Fair play and well done on doing so in these extraordinary times. You did this with members of Daniel's band via Zoom.
Yes, we did it. I suppose remotely is the new buzzword, isn't it? Everybody's doing things remotely, but we did it via Zoom, and we came to realise very quickly that we were both dinosaurs, Daniel and myself, when it comes to technology. We were pushing buttons we shouldn't have been pushing, and we'd have sound and no picture and no sound, and we were like Laurel and Hardy, to be honest with you. But we had great fun doing it, and it took us longer to record the Zoom than it did to write the song, to be honest with you. But as I said, we passed a great day doing it, and we laughed our heads off. So it was lovely to get it done, and fair play to Daniel's band and Trina, who does the backing singing for Daniel. They came on board and played the fabulous music on it, so it was great that they did.
Indeed. I bet you never in your wildest dreams ever thought that you would actually be at home and recording, at home for something to go out as a single on general release.
Honestly, yeah, it was like something you'd see on science fiction back when we were, as the kids say, back in the olden days.
Yes.
What did they do, Back when we had to take the tape out and turn it over to play side 2,
Yes.
We certainly didn't envisage it. But the technology is absolutely fantastic. And I think particularly, again, over this period, it has been wonderful for people. I know my own father, for instance, is 88, and he's able to, we got him an iPad and he can do FaceTime with the kids, and my brother's in America and things like that. And I think it's been a huge help to have those facilities for people to, just for their wellness and keeping in touch through this whole thing. It's been fabulous.
Indeed it has, but absolutely a huge leap forward for communications and not communications, but for actual practicalities of work and everything else.
Of course, yeah. There's so many people working from home now, which has been a huge help too.
Indeed so. Now, we've been getting great listener reaction to the song, available, as you mentioned there, on the 29th of May. Now, Kieran Kavanagh, Daniel's manager, suggested proceeds be channeled to that fund in aid of little Olivia, who's... It's sad. She's less than a year old, and she's got a disease affecting her motor nerve cells in her spinal cord. Now, hope of a better life depends on treatment, which is only available in the US. It costs over $2 million. People can...
Right, it's the most expensive drug, I believe, in the world. It's for the treatment that she needs, and it gets $2.1 million, I think. But the outcome, I believe, is fantastic from it, and it will just give her a much better quality of life. I think without that, unfortunately, the prognosis is not good for the poor little girl. So it's a case of whatever anybody can do, would be hugely appreciated to help out.
Indeed. Now, there's more details on the Facebook GoFundMe site, A Better Life for Livy, as in Livvie. And well done, Sean, in getting behind the cause there together with Daniel. It really is one worthy one. And
to help in whatever little way as well.
Indeed. It's times like this, and particularly in the situation that we're in, that things like this really come to the fore and come to being appreciated.
Indeed, yeah, I think we'll all have an appreciation of the simpler things in life when this is all over. We'll be hopefully back to basics. There'll be some good come out of it if that's the case.
Well, indeed so. One interesting thing that many singers and many people have commented on is the lack of pollution. Clear skies.
Yeah, that's right. I was sitting outside here one of the evenings last week, and it was a beautiful evening. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, and there was a single plane flying, as you see them way up in the stratosphere, and I actually took a picture of it, because normally, anywhere you see streams of jet fumes coming from planes, and so hopefully that's, again, a little positive. If things can repair themselves slightly, it'll do no harm anyway, will it?
Indeed so. Sean, listen, well done on all that. It's been great to catch up and learn that you're active again in music. It really is. We'll watch with interest what's next for you, and when we all come out the other side of this. Sean, listen, it's been lovely to join up with you and have a chat again.
Well, as always, Jerry, thanks a million, gentlemen, and lovely to talk to you and to your listeners. Thank you very much for us. And yes, hopefully we'll get to cross paths down the line when things get back to more normal times.